but one would imagine that the Menagerie are going to want to keep Rob Graves in the ring and focus their offensive approach on him. It will be very intriguing to see Jimmy Fahrenheit in a tag team environment yet again. A tag team specialist if we've ever had one here in the PWA. We'd be here all night if we went through the list of partners Jimmy Fahrenheit has had. We'll not speculate on why they all, one way or another, left Jimmy standing, holding the bag, so to speak. Well done by team of Tony James and Rob Graves, keeping Jimmy Fahrenheit isolated. Graves manages to break Fahrenheit down. Oh! Graves caught Kevin Pruitt by surprise there. No, this is the last place Rob Graves needs to be, because it looks like Kevin Pruitt and Jimmy Fahrenheit are just picking their shots, but Graves does a nice job of countering Kevin Pruitt there. Rob Graves seems more and more comfortable with every match that we've seen him have. It should certainly boost his confidence knowing that he has a partner like Tony James in a match like this. But this is exactly the strategy you would expect from the members of the Menagerie. Snapmare from Fahrenheit sizes Graves up. Oh, kick right to the collarbone there. Rob Graves unable to offer up any resistance to this. Fahrenheit just outpowered him. What we have here, some tandem offense from the Menagerie. Rob Graves needs to find an opportunity to get Tony James into the match before we get past the point of no return. Because the Menagerie are very methodical, systemic in their strategy here tonight. Big back elbow takes Kevin Pruitt off of his feet, and Graves makes the tag to Tony James. Pair of back elbows. Very quick attempts at pinfalls here. We've seen Tony do that to many of his opponents. Try to make them exert as much energy as possible to kick out so many times in quick succession. James having a little fun with Kevin at the moment. Oh, backbreaker on Kevin Pruitt from Tony James, who doesn't make the cover. Instead, positions his opponent here. What looks like we've got perhaps an Indian deathlock. He is really contorting the left leg of Kevin Pruitt from that position. Kevin Pruitt's getting pretzelized in there by Tony James. Pruitt with little resource but to go to the eyes there, but James tags Rob Graves back in. Again, they attempt some tandem offense. Tony James in there calling plays for his team, which is what we expected. But Graves unable to fight off Kevin Pruitt as the Menagerie tries to isolate the Brimstone Bruiser. Oh my. Jimmy Fahrenheit focusing his offense on the left leg of Rob Graves. Now stakes the arm out. And not to be redundant, but as we had mentioned earlier in the night, Rob Graves and Tony James are going to have to find a way to overcome the more experienced team. Look at this. Brimstone Bruiser Rob Graves in firm control here. Kevin Pruitt able to resist the vertical suplex and counter with one of his own. Oh, well done by Kevin Pruitt. Fahrenheit quickly enters the ring. But Tony James trying to offer a little bit of assistance to his partner here. Huge impact on that rolling shoulder block from Brimstone Bruiser. Nowhere for Jimmy Fahrenheit to go in that situation. Oh, now an abdominal stretch. Fahrenheit trying desperately to escape. He was able to possibly get a thumb into Tony's eye there. It was enough to enable him to bring Kevin Pruitt back into the match legally here. Chokes away on Tony James right in front of our referee. But I'm sure Kevin will remind the official that he has until 5 in these situations. Right now with the head scissors, James able to reverse his momentum, flips over, escapes the hold, comes up with a front chancery. Now positions Kevin Pruitt for these lateral presses. Oh, Tony has managed to hook Kevin. Some rapid fire shots to the body. Kevin Pruitt hasn't had any time to breathe between the various attempts here at Tony James to try to be unpredictable. Jimmy Fahrenheit arguing with some of our fans here. Oh, Brimstone Bruiser swinging wildly. Must have really got caught in the eye with something there. Pruitt just holds Rob Graves in place for Jimmy to get a clean shot. But Graves, showing a little quickness here, but just not enough body weight for a maneuver such as that to be very effective. And again, Graves finds himself a very precarious position here. And of their two opponents, double springboard moonsault. It looked very impressive, but it was off the mark. This is the opening that Graves has been looking for, so he can make a tag, get a fresh man in. Tony just trying to compel Rob to come over there by the sheer force of will. And now we've got Tony James and Jimmy Fahrenheit going at it. Oh, where's Graves going? Oh! Able to get in behind Kevin Pruitt. No, Tony James has got the cowbell. The referee's not looking. And that's it. Well, it doesn't matter how they get it done. Tony James and Rob Graves share the philosophy of former owner of the Oakland Raiders, Al Davis. It's just win, baby.
I told you it was coming!